Hello and welcome to the model Excel in Education. My name is Barbara Bulat-Raymond, and in this first video we are going to use an example of a table with results where you can keep track of your student grades, and we are going to go through some basic features and functionalities needed to get started. Let's go! Hi, in this video I'm going to show you some basic features and functionalities of Microsoft Excel and provide you with some examples that could be useful for keeping track of your students' results of the tests and assignments. So to get started, this document is called Workbook. Workbook contains worksheets that we can add like this and delete like this. We can rename it by double-clicking on it. Each worksheet contains columns labeled by alphabetical letters and rows labeled by numbers. Each cell, so the smallest unit, is called cell. Each cell has its cell address that is written here. It contains the name of the label of the column and the label of the row. So the cell address of this cell is B3. We can delete rows and columns, or we can hide it and unhide it in a similar way. So let's say you got the list of your students. It's a long list. It contains ID, the column name and surname, and the column field of study. You want name and surname to be separated into two different columns. So let's do that. We will first insert a new column by the right click on the column and insert. So here we will place surnames. We will delete them from here. And now what is left to do? We have to transfer surnames into this column. So let's select all of these names and surnames, the whole list. Click on Data, Text to Columns. The first option is fine, so next. And the crucial step here is we have to indicate how are they separated. So we have to mark space here because obviously they are separated by space. So whenever Excel finds a space, it will place the next word in another column. And then we have to click on Next and Finish. So now we have names and surnames separated into two different columns. On the next working sheet, we have table with results that is empty for now. So let's first transfer these names and surnames and IDs and fields of studies. And here we can see the first issue is that we don't have the surname column. So again, we have to insert it. And now we can just copy paste all of the data from the first sheet. So Ctrl C for copy, Ctrl V for paste. You can see that now we don't have the borders, so let's format our table so it looks a bit nicer. We need a home tab. So first let's place all the borders. All borders. Let's say we want Times font. What I usually do is I merge all this first row so it's written in the middle. Let's make the column labels at least the same size. For example, 14, bold, Control B for the keyboard shortcut. And now you can see that we cannot see some of the labels that are written inside the cell. So we can click on wrap text. And now we have enough place in each cell for all the labels. What is left to do? We can also merge this. So this is going to be ILO 1, intended learning outcome 1, 2, and 3. And for the end, we can just insert the numbers at the beginning of each row. If we just type 1 and 2 and double click on it, Excel will continue the pattern until the end of the table. Thank you for watching.